What's going on? Welcome to the channel. Brian the Divine here with you. You know what we gonna do. About to get into a message, find out what's going on in your world today. Yeah. So what's up? What's happening? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. It's hot out, you know what I'm saying? Don't mind the distractions, sorry. But we're gonna hit it up, find out what's up with you today. So if you're brand new to the channel, you're a newbie. Hey, sign up, become a subscriber, and become part of this divine family. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna do this, and those that are already subscribed, appreciate y'all. Thank you for hitting it up. But you know, I would definitely appreciate it if you guys hit up my shorts playlist. Man, ain't no one really looking at it from my subscriber side. You know? So, what's up with that? Anyways, let's get into it. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, I'm well. I did a little outside work today, and it was just a little too hot to continue. Alright, two cards, you know how we do it. Let's do it. Let's get some more light in here. Shazam! Look at that. King of Swords. Okay, so you have an air sign energy here with the King of Swords. Somebody's pretty intelligent. What's this next card here? Four Swords. So there's a King of Swords here that is being put to sleep. Euthanized. Something. No. Something's being laid to rest here. Yeah, this could be your energy for sure, but, you know, these roles could be flipped and scripted, you know? So, we're just going to peep this for a minute, and we're going to get into the story here and see what's going on with this King of Swords. This King of Swords over here. Four Swords and King of Swords. That's a lot of mental energy, because swords is your mind and your communication. Okay? So, we will just leave this over here, and we're going to get into it. All right, let's see what the first card is all about for you. This story. Oh, what is this? Oh, you got the King of Pentacles in reverse. So here's the story. Looks like this King of Swords person is a money-grubbing son of a bee. Yeah, materialistic punk. That's what they are. Said hi, said hi, said hi. What's going on, everybody? How you doing, Brian? And what is that? I need a monocle. Glenderman, welcome. All right. So yeah, looks like this King of Swords person is greedy, very materialistic type of person. But that is over. Okay. So that's very interesting in itself. Okay. Let's see if I can. I'm just gonna put him here, so then I guess we could work it out, so you can see the cards too. Okay, a little different, wicked stable platform over here. Well, not so stable, but you know. All right. So what's going on with this greed? All done, right? Can't get anything more of these materialistic wealth, earthly possessions, something like that. Oh, because of the lion. Ooh, boy. This is all this King of Swords right here. Okay, so the King of Swords is a liar. They're saying they're not greedy and materialistic, but that is all lie. So I think now with this King of Swords and this here Four Swords, I think this person's trying to pretend that they're peaceful and calm, right? Because look at, pretty chill, right? Pretty chill, pretty calm. Oh, I love those balloons, those heart balloons. You guys are making me all warm and fuzzy. Appreciate y'all. Okay, so yeah, now I'm seeing like a two-face over here with this King of Swords. When, you know, when we're talking about air signs, you know, we're going to talk about Gemini because those are the twins, and that would be the two-faced zodiac of all of them, right? So here we got this Gemini here that's trying to pretend they're peaceful, they're calm, but they're really materialistic liar. Whoa, where did all that come from? Somebody's projecting hard over here for me to read your energy. Okay, so the Queen of Swords. Ooh, man. So we get another air sign out here, possibly. It's just the energy that we all embody. It doesn't mean you have to be specifically an air sign, okay? You can just carry that energy. So with this Queen of Swords cutting some shit out, this Queen of Swords is looking straight at this Ace of Swords here. So there's like a duel of two air signs clashing. One is cutting right through, seeing this person's lies because they're not speaking the truth here. The Queen of Swords is very intelligent, as well as that King of Swords. But the Queen of Swords is a little more intuitive. Yeah. We're going to get deeper with this. This sounds like it's going to be some drama fun. Fun drama. Yeah, I feel like I saw you in Massachusetts. 7, that's because I used to live in Massachusetts, if you couldn't tell from the accent. Yeah, actually I was born in Boston. Yeah, look at this. 5 of Wands, conflict. This is brawl. There's some brawling going on here, bro. Brosephine. Yeah. As a matter of fact, 7, Cape Cod is where I used to live. Long time ago. All right, so now we're really getting somewhere here. There's a brawl, or there was something. Maybe that's all ended here, because this is conflict with that 5 of Wands, or that 7 of Swords that's laying some stuff to rest, right? So maybe there's some kind of confrontation between two air signs here. One was seeing through the lies in the bull snot, right? The bull snot about this other air sign, this King of Swords. Seems to be the theme in tarot lately. Okay. So let's keep on driving. What you got? Not a few weeks ago. Nope. Definitely not. I haven't been there in a few years. Couple years. Yeah, last time I went out to Massachusetts was for my daughter's graduation party. Yeah, it was just me and my 2 dogs. We drove all the way from Texas to Massachusetts and back. What a nightmare fun time that was. All right. Yeah, but 7, she'd go back for a little while, visit, check it out. All right, but you got the World card here. So there's a cycle that's over here between this lying, I'm going to say Gemini, and this air sign, Queen of Swords, which would be Libra. Okay, so let's keep going. And your next card is the Chariot. Getting in that divine Uber and getting the hell out of there. That's what you're doing there, Queen of Swords. Okay, yeah, you're going out to explore the world here. Okay, you're going out to explore the world here. So this could have been. Even though there's no really cups out here, this could have been a relationship, a friendship, a co-workership. Could even be family. Who knows? But it's all done. Yeah. It's done. I got something right. It feels like a splinter. Get it. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Got it. Well, now the Chariot. This is successful forward movement. Told you a cycle is changing here because you got that World card. So it's over. 3 of Pentacles. So somebody's on and out. Well, somebody's out and on to be making some new friends somewhere else. Yeah. So when I was just saying about this, could have been a friendship, a relationship, a co-workership, something. There was collaboration here, but because somebody was lying and pretending that there was something that they're not, like this person was like saying that they weren't materialistic and they're not greedy and they're not about the worldly possessions, when this other person seeing right through all that dog snot and was like, that's bullshit. And that's why it was creating this conflict. Okay. So then the world, as the world turns, because it still does, Then the Chariot came aboard. The Uber came up to the curb, said, "Get in, you're out. We're going." That is the Divine. He said, "I got some other friends for you to meet." Okay, so that is the Three of Pentacles. Wow. Yeah, this is greatness. I'm loving it. All right, onward and upwards. There's the message coming in hot. Okay, so you're going to be getting some messages here quickly, pretty much in a hurry after this cycle closes, which is now because we're in a new moon tonight. Today's the 24th, right? Yes, I think it's a new moon in Cancer. Boom! There it is. Message coming in. Somebody wants to hang out. They want to collaborate. They want to shoot the shit. Okay. Make new friends. I can dig it. Yeah. Who doesn't like new friends unless they're butt wipes? But usually you guys can pick them up pretty quick and throw them down if you need to. Six of Pentacles. This is going to be even Steven. Even give a take. Maybe somebody wants to give you something. But I think it's going to be balanced, okay? So, as a friendship, sometimes that codependency kicks in and you got one friend that's a little more needier than the other, okay? This isn't going to be like that. This is going to be straight up even. So you're going to share things. You're going to talk about things. They're going to share things. They're going to talk about things. I think you get that point, okay? So that is the even Steven, okay? Yeah. Justice in the house. Pow. Ooh, this is your justice. We're running out of table, so we're going to bring it up here. Okay. Yeah, so this is your justice to have somebody bring in somebody that is like on your level that, you can connect with, that's not going to lie you and say, "Oh, I'm not greedy, but they're greedy as hell." Maybe always taken, right? This isn't going to be like that. So this is really good. This is definitely a big change here with the world and that Chariot. I told you, like, there's no more of this conflicting friendship. Okay. Yeah, this is wonderful. I'm really feeling the energy. I was loving it. I didn't know what to title it, so I just said, come on in and let's figure out your energy. And later on, I'll throw on a new title and a thumbnail. I'll throw my thumbnail out on it. So funny. Okay. Chariot in reverse. So this justice is going to be around for a while. Okay. Justice. That's crazy. Oh, the Chariot. Yeah. So once you start burning rubber into this new cycle, which is now the new moon, you're going to start to be collaborating with other people here. You might be talking back and forth on social media, just that's the way it is now. Okay. And so, in these discussions, you're going to find out this person is definitely on your level and you're not going to want to go anywhere. Meaning you're not going to just say, all right, well, it's not going to work and bounce. You know what I mean? And then go find new friends. This one's going to be a keeper. Yeah, a keeper. Okay, Four of Cups. See, the whole deck almost went off the table. Oh no, that would have been a disaster. All right, Four Cups. Okay. So I think in this discussion, you're going to be talking exactly about that. Because, you rejected somebody here. This is your energy. So you're going to be talking about the last friend that you had. I mean, like, this person was a douchebag and, they're just all greedy, materialistic type people, And so, could be like, this person could make you feel a little more stable, if that makes any sense. Stable and like a solid friendship. Okay? We're not looking at the rejection and the tarot meanings. It's just too easy. Anybody can read a freaking book and just get on here and be like, hey. We go deeper than that, my friends. So that four is about stability. Building together, okay? Like mention the Four of Wands, right? It's the four. It's about that stability, that structure. Okay, so with the cups is your emotions. So I kind of feel this person's really going to sink it in for you and lock it down. Let's just get another card and find out. or you're going to reject this person. I don't think so. I don't think you're going to reject them. Yeah, you're going right for them. See? Boom. Knight of Swords. Oh, yeah, Knight of Swords. Okay, so you're going to check out for this. So when you start talking to this person, whenever soon, um, however, communication that you've used, this is going to be taken off pretty quick. Okay, this person's going to make you feel comfortable. You're going to be wanting to get in and chit chat and really um, almost like feel at home, because this is a whole new like cycle for you. So a whole new cycle with no conflict. That's pretty freaking rare, I would think, huh? But I'll take it. I'll do it. Let's go. Knight of Swords, giddy up. Yeah, Knight of Swords. Ooh, there's okay. Let's just not cheat like that. Let's pull the cards. Pull the cards. Yeah. All right, let's try it again. Wow. When I was sneaky peeking, I was seeing like the Hierophant. Now I'm sneaky peeking, pulling the card, and there's a what? Slow down, hero. Okay, slow it down. This is your message right now. Slow it down, okay? Because you're charging in, because this person is making you feel so comfy in your emotions. You're going to be rushing in thinking it's like having some kind of soulmate. Slow it down. Yep, you're going to be rushing in quick like the Lone Ranger. Or Lone Rangeress. Let's get another card. It's fun. Loving it. Doom, 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 doom. Wham! 6 of Swords. No, is that Swords? It's the Wands. This is victory. Okay, so you think this is going to be the one? Yeah. I mean, it very well could be, but you're rushing in a little too fast here. Yeah. Even though the communication comes in fast and you guys have this balanced, justful kind of way of talking to each other and clicking, how could you not think it would be a soulmate? I don't know. Keep going. Hey, you know what I noticed though sometimes? Because I gotta drink my ass off out here. It's hot in Texas, right? So a lot of water, a lot of different things. But sometimes when you're drinking water, it just doesn't quench your thirst. So then you try something else. You're like, well, let me get some Sprite with some ice. Let me do this. Let me do that. And shit doesn't really work because you're still thirsty, right? But what I found out was if you freeze your cup and then you put some, like the Arizona green tea with a little bit of lemon, that works good. Just telling you that. Well, hey, this person is single. Hello again, brother man, in the comments. Good to see you too, my friend. Yeah, loving it. Wow, been a hot minute. Yeah. Welcome again. Thank you. Yeah, like that. All right, so this person is single. I think you're going to be going goo eyes over this person, because they're going to come in looking all kinds of good. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. They're going to be looking very attractive. They're going to be very stable, maybe a little flashy. Okay, you might want to reject them because you got the Four of Cups here and all this glory here. Could have been the same kind of fluff that this person that you left before this other person came in your life. It might be showing signs of that other person. So now you're going to be throwing a red flag and being like, is this person like just too good to be true, all fluffing it up? I just had to deal with that nonsense of somebody saying, they're humble and not greedy, but they're greedy and horrible, right? Yeah. So But they're looking very good. All right. Looking very, very good over here. Okay, so you're going to have a little bit of anxiety. Just a little bit. Just a tiny bit. Yeah. Right. So much you're not even able to sleep at night. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. That was the Wheel of Fortune and Two of Cups. Yeah, so you're stressing big time. So maybe now you might be getting a little insecure and thinking that you're not on this new person's level. Well, let's find out. Wow, this is like tug of war over here. Look at this, Five of Cups. I think that you see a little bit of this, your past person in this new person. Not a whole lot, just a little bit. There's some familiarities that are reflecting, okay? And that could just be a little bit of what you need to finish healing, okay? Because, not everybody's 1,000 million percent healed, okay? And we just go to another friendship, another relationship, and sometimes we carry that over. Some of us heal all the way enough to not have that new relationship affected, but others haven't. So then they start bringing up the past about, their exes and everything to the new person. The new person's like, I don't want to hear this shit. You know what I mean? So you kind of ruin it for yourself. Kind of feel like it's like that. But it's frustrating for you here. But with that 5, there's a big change. There's a change coming. So are you going to change the way that you feel about seeing this now? Probably, could be thinking so. I think so. Wham! Ace of Cups. So now we're back to you in the saddle over here, chasing after this person, wondering if they're going to be your soulmate, your twin flame, with that Lover's card here. But you do have the victory, so let's keep going. Hey, what do you say with all that? I didn't get to see him, so we'll put him back. All right. And the next card is this. Oh, my sunshine glory. Look at that. 10 of Cups. Ace of Cups. 10 of Cups. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Yeah, so back earlier, I was like, you're thinking this is your person, like you're your person. And it's showing that for sure right now. Wow, so there's a friendship coming in to grow to be pretty serious. What is this? Ooh, the Knight of Wands. Keep your pants on. You better not put them ankle warmers on, okay? Because this might get a little hot and heavy. Matter of fact, it will. It's like having meeting somebody and then instantly hitting it off to be like best friends, but then instantly hitting it off after that to become like in a relationship and then a marriage, and then it's like you're both like 80 years old sitting on the front porch bitching about everything, okay, but each other. This is great. Okay, but it's gonna be getting hot. Okay, you got the Knight of Wands. You gotta want to get in there, but you gotta hold it down. You gotta simmer it. You gotta let it stew. Throw in the crock pot for a little bit. Wait, see happiness. Yeah, because sometimes this, Humpty dance can ruin things when it goes in too quickly. Let me rephrase that. When it happens too quickly. Some people like it quicker. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah. So, the 10 of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the 6 of Wands, the Lover's card, and the Knight. This is good. This is too good to be true. It's like they're going to talk well. You're going to click good. You're going to feel happy together. The sex is going to be good. Like really good. Because you have the Sun card, 10 of Cups, and then that Knight of Wands in the middle. Here, your little sandwich. All right, let's go. Whew. Steamy in here. Ace of Pentacles. Look at this. In the jackpot. It's a jackpot right here. Following the yellow brick road. Yes, you will be. Wow. This is going to be, you two building together will be pretty successful. I mean, not just on an individual level into the relationship, but what they're bringing to what you already have. You know, so you could have your place, your car, you got your shit together, and they're coming in, they got all the same shit. You know what I mean? So then you're going to have like double what you guys will have. So that's a very generous blessing. You see this? I spoke of this earlier. 4 wands. 4 wands on top of the Lover's card. Ding, ding, ding. Wow. Get it. 4 wands. You guys are going to be able to build together like those old people I'm just speaking of. Oh my God. Sometimes, you know, this intuitiveness is fun because I know that I really got to be careful with what I say because it's not a projection. It's actually just a manifestation. Like, I don't have anything that's going on, so I'm not projecting it. The manifestation is the energy from you to me, and I'm bringing it back to this way. Okay, and so it's fun sometimes to know your power and to just call it out. And I've done this a few times in this reading because I had mentioned the 4 wands. How that's like stability. And an example I've used with another card. Bam! This is why this is an intuitive channel, my friend. So there it is. That 4 wands is a delicious, very stable card. And 4 swords. Your mind is going to be at ease. Yeah. So whatever anxiety. Burn some of my hair from this candle. Oh, it stinks like it. I did. I'm moving it. Gross. Ugh. It's gross. It's just a little nubby. I can see the little crinkles. Damn. Good thing it wasn't like, lo-di-lo-di-lo. That's crazy. All right. So, 4 of wands, 4 of swords. Yeah, you're going to be at much peace with this person. And whatever anxiety that you had as you're getting to know this person is quickly going to go away. Yep, quickly going to go away. And this is a keeper. I did say that. Keeper. This is a keeper. You're going to hold on to this one. You're not going to want to let it go. Yeah. Because this person is going to be almost like you. That's why you guys are going to be able to get along so well. So swell together. Gosh. Perfect. Oh my God. Okay. Are you sitting down? One of you, some of you, all of you, you're going to get married. I cannot say anything else about it. Someone's about to be married. I got the Hierophant, the Ace of Pentacles, the 4 of Wands. I mean, Ace of Cups, 10 of Cups. I mean, someone's getting married. No doubt. And if you are, congratulations. And look at everybody bounce. Everybody's like, marriage, what? See, that's what we need in the world. We need marriage because marriage is a stable relationship. Then you have the kids, and then you have a stable family unit with the kids. But not everybody's all jacked up with abandonment issues and things, you know? Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay, so the focus is going to be on a higher level commitment. Okay? You don't have to officially sign the papers to be married, to say you're married, especially in Texas. It's a common law thing. So there's a few little things that you just got to do to make it known in the public, and you're married, right? but without being signed legal document. Okay. So there you go. The focus is going to be on this high level commitment and how you guys are going to find ways to keep this solid, stable, and hold on to it. Indeed, indeed. And this is the judgment. Okay, this is the one. No doubt, this is the one. Final judgment here. The judgment is to really take this into consideration. Okay, as a serious long-term commitment with this person. This is what is being shown to me, and the possibilities are just amazing. The stability is out of control. The longevity of this is fantastic. So we keep going. Two, bonus. King of Swords, Knight of Cups, peace out. Wait a minute. Why is this punk trying to come back in? Oh boy, here we go with some drama. We got some Dramamine going on. You know what I mean? So the King of Swords that you bounced away from in the beginning is coming back, but not fake and phony, but they're trying to be real and serious. Why? Because they see you moved on. However they did that, I don't know, but they want to come back. Wow. Wow. Okay, so it's a Klingon. This person's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Man, 4 wands. Shut up. No. Oh, see, people are like that, right? Whether you've been in a relationship with them, friendship, whatever, and you gave it your best, okay? And they're like, oh, that's not good enough. And then you move on, and then this other person that you left sees how good you had with another person. Now they want to come in and try to give you what you wanted in the first place, which they couldn't accommodate you with. That's bullshit. No way. You snooze, you lose. Yeah, if you know, don't go to somebody. What did I say? I said this. Don't need somebody that doesn't need you. Like, don't need somebody in your life if they don't need you in theirs. Okay, that's just that. And that's what this King of Swords was all acting like in the beginning. And then you bowed him, right? So there you go, 9 wands. They're gonna play the victim. Look at this. Poor me. Poor me. What about me over here, who was pretending to be something that I'm friggin' not? Well, you're over there. Woo, that can be sassy, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, forward. Now they're holding on to you. This is crazy. This is stupid crazy. This person's not letting go. And the only reason why they're holding on again is because they see you having it better than you did with them. Oh my God. Get over yourself already with the ego. Tell you. You gotta shut them down. Yeah, but you don't care. You're moving away. You're like, bye, peace out, deuces. Yeah, you're not having that. You don't care. Smooth sailing for you with this new. Okay, what's going on? Hey, what's up, Dr. Fish Sticks? How's it going, brother? All right, let's do this. So you're getting in your little kayak, and you're out. You're not even gonna, oh, you got 2. You're not even gonna try to hear what this person's gonna say. Yep, hey man, you're gonna leave him stuck like Chuck. Pow. Because why? You're on it. You're moving away. Okay? 9 of Cups. Just like I said it. Yep. So you're like, but was, has been, but will never be with this past person. Because you see right through them. Like, why would you, if you knew all the slimy, all the bullshit thingies that, you know, that this past person did, like, why would you, like, leave them and be like, oh, okay, I'll give you another try. maybe like 2 weeks was enough for you to snap out of it. No way. These people have been programmed for all their life to be the way they are. Okay? So you were understanding that, right? All right. So you're leaving stuck and you're getting in your horse and you're taking off. So you're leaving with your emotions. You're not even trying to be friendly with this person because you totally left them high and dry. And you're going to tell them this. You're going to speak of this to this person. So you're going to have to really get that finalizing, leave me the frick alone. Kind of attitude. Yeah. Leave me alone. Yeah, and they're going to be a little bitter. Yeah, a little bitter. Bitter. That's the Five of Pentacles. Bitter, but when you talk about how you don't want to come back or even be friends with them, you're leaving them pretty much out in the blizzard. Get out of the house. You're leaving by, get out of my driveway, whatever it has to be. You're leaving them in the cold. Big time. Right in the middle of the summer. Ooh, that's frosty. All right. Frosty the Snowman in the summertime. The tower. Boom. They're not going to be happy. Too bad. Too bad. You're like, you know what? There's nothing to build here. There's nothing to build on. You're a liar. You're materialistic. You're greedy. You're a thief. All this fun stuff. I'm not dealing with it. Oh, because you're the emperor, baby. You're going after your emperor. Yes, you are. You could be embodying this Aries energy at this time as far as the god of war. You got to lay your foot down with this person from the past. You got to really hammer it into him and be like, no. No. But with the tower, that's ending. So then, let's see, which direction is that going to go into? Going to the Hermit. Because you've already done the work. You've done the internal work. You know what has to be done. Because you're illuminating your own path here. You know which way you want to go because you can see where you're going. Because you went in to look to find out, hey, what am I even doing next? Where am I going? What do I want to be? What do I want to do? All these things. And in that process, that helps you heal through, some of your past. Okay. I kind of like to see it like this. Your consciousness is your present moment. Your subconscious is your past moments. So then you have your light side in the present moment, and then you have your dark side, which is in the past. Your subconscious. Okay? So sometimes people don't like to look at the things that are plugged into their subconscious, which is your shadow side. Why? Because you're not living it every day. You don't see it every day. Right. What is this? What is this? Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay, so you made up your mind here with the Hermit, because you went in and you were like understanding what you really want to invest in, which is somebody in this Emperor energy. Okay. So you want a person that's very action orientated, very much a boss, okay? Somebody that handles their business. Their business. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Five Pentacles. So the investment here is going to change your stability. So I really think that you're going to go for this new person, right? You're going to go for this new person. What's going on, Josh? What's going, buddy? ND, North Dakota. Is it cold out there like in Fargo? I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm chilling out here in Texas, dude. It's hot. I planted some bushes a little bit out, some shrubberies this morning because I thought it was gonna be a cloudy day because I had them soaking the roots for a few days and planted them. And now the sun came out, they're like, bloop. DOA. All right. That's fun. Okay, so we got this change of the stability here. So I think really when you do finally get all this wrapped up with that past person, this new person kind of comes in, you're going to be like seeing all the benefits. You're going to be seeing all the glory because they're going to be just matching your energy, and you're going to be like, wow, like this is so cool. And that's going to help you see the stability in the future, because what you're offering, they're offering, so they're matching. So it's like this: if you guys go out to eat, it's gonna be like you're gonna throw halves down. Okay, you're gonna go Dutch, and it's gonna be like that for everything. Because one person's gonna want to pay for something, and then the other person's gonna pay for it. So you're not gonna fight about who's gonna pay for what. You're just gonna here's $20, and work it out like that. And you're going to see this, and that's going to be part of the change of the stability that you're going to have. Because you probably been with this King of Swords over here. That was the materialistic person. So you probably threw down for everything. They didn't give two craps. And when you have anything to throw down, then you're useless. Yeah, that's how this person was. But this other person is not going to be like that at all. All right, love that. And who doesn't love that? Ooh. Wow. Page of Pentacles. There's going to be some talking about this. Some discussions about what you guys can manifest together. What kind of life you want to build together, what things you want to do together, what things you want to have together. Okay, there's going to be a discussion about that. Because it's about changing your stability. So, if you, I don't know, if you do get hooked up, and you got two different cars, one person works from home, I don't know the deal, you might want to just think, well, okay, I'm going to trade in my car, or let's trade in both and we'll get one. It's just that talk. Okay, it's not necessarily about that, but it's that talk about the stability and all the things that you guys can build together. This is, the magician is the manifester, right? Two of Swords. Told you. I mean, there's going to be choices, decisions that you're going to have to make with this person. And that's wonderful, because you should have those kind of conversations. Wow, that S was like a super loud whistle, wasn't it? It's funny shit. Boop, giddy up. Okay, so these are going to be long-term decisions here. Okay, this isn't short and sweet. Right? This isn't short and sweet. Right? This is long-term, long haul. In it to win it. And these are the discussions you're going to be having. Wow, this is like bananas. Like, how do you get to be that comfortable with somebody when you're vibrating in a certain energy and they are too? Well, then it's just the DNA intertwined, right? Because they're in sync. Bum, 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 bum. Bam. Sassy pants, okay? Sassy pants over here. You could be dealing with Queen of Wands. Could be I don't know. I feel scorpionic energy. Honestly, you could be a Scorpio. But it's somebody that's very confident, okay? They're very confident. They're very attractive, educated as well. But you see a long-term future with this person. So now we kind of know who this other person was, all right? Or is. Whew. All right. This is gravy. Wow. It's like no struggle except for the other past clown trying to jump in real fast. Booted his ass out or her ass out real quick. You know what I'm saying? 7 of... Nothing can block this. The 7 of Wands. Nothing can block... No. You're all the way up. All the way up, baby. Taking the high road. Where am I going? Oh, yeah. I'm over here. Okay, so nothing's gonna stop this person, not even death itself. Till death do you apart. You got the four of wands out here. Till death do you part. Told you someone's getting married. Yes, Josh, very interesting. I agree with you. All right, let's kick it up a notch. We'll throw a few more cards out here. We'll see what we can do for the ending. Look at this. Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands in the house. This is like, bah. I told you, the passion, the sex, the communication, everything's going to be like bonkers. Crazy good, yo. And my dog, Lucho Lucho. Mm-hmm. Okay, Page of Cups. There it is. That's going to be the official offer. Because all this has not been official. It's just been talk. Because you're going to be getting to know this. You're going to find out this person. You're going to meet them. You're going to talk to them, get to know them. It's all going to be building. Okay, all these levels. And starting tonight on this new full moon. New moon. Which is kind of crazy if you think about it. Me clicking. Check this out. All right. So you would think that typically the word full and new, has some meanings, and they do. But when you see it a little differently, like maybe the new moon, because there's no moon to see, that should be like, I don't know, the full moon. And then the full moon, because it's all illuminated to be, hi, you can see all of me. That would be new, so that should be like the new moon. I don't know. It's weird. Just a little role reversal there for those moon phases. But tonight is that new moon, so you have the world card here. So this is all starting in this cycle. Okay, so it doesn't have to be tonight officially at like 12:02, but you know what I'm saying? It is during these next 30 days. Because that's when you got a chance with the new moon to start something new, and with the full moon to end some shit. So the 30 days. All right, so that is that. Let's pull two cards. Let's get your verdict. Okay, I'm loving this. Wow, this was just completely unexpected. Indeed. Yeah, the narcissist. I heard something about narcissists, Josh, that kind of really took me back. There was a comparison in narcissism, or people that have narcissistic tendencies to have that glitch, not on purpose. Not on purpose. You might think, okay, a narcissist is ego and they're all flash, all the traits that they carry, right? But if you break it down, it's really on a lack of self-confidence. So there's like a glitch in the way that they see themselves, that their defense mechanism, because they haven't healed from it, is a natural defense of that ego, or natural kick in. You know what I'm saying? And I was taken back by that, because then I started feeling bad for the narcissist, because they the way he was explaining it, can't really help it. It's a natural trigger. So then maybe I had to start thinking about how I can look at narcissists in a different way. But it's hard, because they're just butt wipes, and you want to just flush them in the toilet, right? They're nasty people. They can be, but they're unhealed. That's the whole point, is looking at those perspectives and seeing which one are you really tolerating? Are you tolerating the bullcrap? Are you knowing it's bullcrap and just still letting it get to you? Or are you trying to get to that root of why it's bullcrap? Yeah. 10 swords. Okay. That is the first card of your outcome. This is no more worries. Benito. Tens are done. Over with. So this person is not going to betray you. You're not going to have to live through any more burdens or betrayals, because this person isn't for the long haul. Wow. Okay, I like that. That's not too bad. Not too shabby. Okay, so, another choice. Okay, another choice. But you're going to have to decide for real how easy this is going to be. Like, because with the two of Pentacles, it's like you can juggle things, you can multitask things, and you can do it very easily. It's not a big deal, right? But it's that infinite loop right there, the infinity. Okay, you're gonna have to decide if this is your person. Is this gonna be um, for that long term, for that over 80 years sitting on the front porch on your rocking chairs? You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Wow. Sometimes I just like to get lost in the cards and just look at every single little detail on it. Because the story is in the details, my friends. You know what I'm saying? So, this is beautiful. Fantastic. Josh, appreciate the conversation. 7, I might go to Massachusetts. I'm not sure. Be on the lookout for me, though, when I cross that Cape Cod Bridge over the canal. I'm out of here. You guys have a good week. Drink your water. It's hot. North Dakota. Thanks. I've never been to North Dakota. I've been to every other damn state except for Minnesota and North Dakota. I've been to every other state. So, yeah, with that being said, I think you need a vacation sometime, somewhere. But anyways, for now, these are your readings. This is your cards. Binge my playlist. Tell all your friends about my channel for sure. And do me a favor. Go into my channel. You see it. There's a community tab up there now. It's been up there. But you guys can post things too. You can throw comments and talk. We're trying to build this community here like we do through the chats. So instead of having to wait for the next chat, throw something on the community board, right? I'm going to start pulling on that a little bit more. And I'm going to throw some polls and quizzes and just suck your brain dry on it, right? But that's the way we're going to get to know each other too. Okay, so do that. But go and look at my shorts. Go on my playlist and look at my shorts. That's where it's at. That's where the magic's going to happen. That's where most of my messages are in. Not this. More deeper, hard-hitting, almost like a personal. Okay? So definitely check that out. Be blessed, be brave, be bold, and be well. Please pray every day, my friend. And I will see y'all on the next one.